What's up everybody? So today I'm going to be installing the Forge Motorsports blow-off valve on my 2011 Genesis Coupe. This blow-off valve is designed for the first generation and the second generation Genesis Coupe. I ordered this product from genracer.com and I have to say they were extremely helpful. I emailed them with some questions about the product and they got back to me very quickly with some information. So this blow-off valve comes with a green spring inside of it, and the green spring is good for 5 to 15 psi. And the stock boost on the first generation turbo is just about 14 psi. Then it has the yellow spring right here, which is rated for 15 to 23 psi. So I believe the 2013 and 14 turbo owners will be using the yellow spring. And then the blue spring is good for 23 to 30 psi. So if you do have a tune or even an upgraded turbo, you're able to use this blow-off valve. And then also on genracer.com you can order a full spring kit, so if you do happen to buy the blow-off valve used, you're actually able to buy brand new springs, and that also includes a red spring which is good for 30 psi and above. So to start off this installation you need to go ahead and remove the negative side of your battery, and that uses a 10mm socket. And then the OEM recirculation valve uses a 10mm socket as well. So I'm working on the installation. I'm also using this kind of wrench for some of the bolts. And then I've used the socket for the lower bolt. So now I have them all loose and the lower one is completely out, and now I can just unscrew them with my fingers. Alright, and here's the last one. Alright, now the valve, you can just kind of use the vacuum line to help you pull it out. And here is the stock recirculation valve. So now I'm just going to use some pliers to pinch this metal piece and then get the vacuum line off. So now with the stock system out, you can kind of see the difference between the two. The stock recirc valve is kind of just thin stamped aluminum, and then the Forge one is very heavy duty, very quality built, thick aluminum. And you can see in the stock one it's actually kind of a rubber design in here. Whereas the new one has a metal piston holding in all the pressure. And then the new hardware, you can see how much longer it is for the thicker flange. So now to install it, it's basically just the reverse order of what we did to take out the stock one. So we're just going to go ahead and put that in. To install the valve, you just want to take the vacuum line and then insert it on the valve first. So I put a little bit of oil or grease on the valve opening to help get this hose on, because this is a little bit bigger than the stock one. So you just want to do that, and once it's all the way on you can put the metal clip on, and then we'll go ahead and install it. So now the blow-off valve is installed. It's a little tricky getting your hands down there, and we just used a combination of the two different 5mm Allen wrenches. And for you 2013 and 14 owners, you guys have it very easy. Your stock valve is located right on the hot side of the intercooler pipe. So now that it's installed, we just went ahead and snugged up all the bolts nicely. You want to be careful not to strip them. So now the last step is to reconnect the negative side of the battery. Just going to go ahead and do that. And then once we start it up, I'm just going to start it up to make sure nothing sounds weird. I'm going to take it for a test drive, and I'll be using the torque app on my phone with the boost gauge running. So if you do have a boost gauge or the torque app, be sure to use that and just monitor your turbo and make sure nothing weird is going on. So be sure to check out genracer.com to order this product, and they have pretty much every other part you can think of for your car. And also be sure to check out my channel and subscribe.